Hey, what is up guys, it's Mira here, and in today's video we're going to be building a jungle style fishing hut that would go really well with any kind of jungle or beach house style builds. Now the first thing we're going to be doing is going ahead and taking the main resources you're going to need to build this building. Now after that you're going to want to find a beach that has some levels to it, so it goes up from the water level, and you're going to want to find the section of beach that connects to the water and build some foundations just using some jungle logs just like I have here. Now once you've done with this, we can go ahead and get into the first steps. Now the first thing we're going to do is simply build up those foundations 2 blocks from the water level. Now with the gaps you can see in between those logs, we can just fill them in with some cobblestone, and we can even break up that texture a little bit using some andesite and polished andesite. And we're going to do this to all of the cobblestone sections in the building. So now we can take some cobblestone stairs and begin to build some little walls like this that are going to look really cool and stylized. And of course we're going to break up this texture as well with some andesite. So now that we're done with this first wall section, let's go 3 blocks from the back of these 2 foundations and build 2 more foundations coming 1 block higher. And now we can fill in this little gap here as well with some cobblestone. So we should end up with a foundation looking just like this, so make sure you pause and build that. Now coming to the end log, we can build another foundation coming 3 blocks across with some cobblestone in between it. And at the moment we're just building the platform for our building. And so now we're going to go ahead and build some log faces facing towards us, or towards the water I guess, just on top of those 3 logs right there. And let's just bump this up by another block as well. So now coming around, we're going to go ahead and place some dark oak stairs in between these sections that I'm going to show you right here. And now we can start to see where our foundations are going to be for our building. So now coming back, we're going to build 2 more foundations 3 blocks apart from the end log. And now we should end up seeing a foundation just like this that you can see in the top hand corner. So make sure you pause the video and copy that down. So once we're done with that section, we've built the foundations for our platform, but now we need to build our main foundations for our actual fishing hut. So let's go ahead and break out an area like this and place in the logs where we need them to be. So we should end up with some foundations like this, and now we're going to go ahead and take some cobblestone and fill in these sections in between our logs to finish off those main foundations. Now where the cobblestone is exposed like this, just place some upside down stairs so it looks like the house is being supported. So like if there was an area exposed like that, you'd put a stair, but we'll just cover that for now. So now your main foundation should look like this, so make sure you pause the video and copy them down so you don't miss any major steps. So where our doorways are going to be, we want to break out these 3 sections that you see here and just place some dark oak. Now we're going to take some dark oak slabs and fill in this section here to build our floor. The reason I'm using slabs is because it's a much cheaper, much more efficient way of actually placing the floor down. So now in between this 2x2 section, let's place some stairs and place that lower platform down. And now on the other side, place some more stairs, and we can build a little dark oak pathway, and that can lead off anywhere you want, maybe to another build that we might build in another video. So now that we've finished these foundations, let's just fill in yet again with the slabs. Like I said, it's more efficient, so if you're playing in survival, I would recommend doing that. And now we've ended up with a really cool looking platform with a foundation for us to build the building on. So now moving on to the next step, we're going to build up these foundations for the building 5 blocks from the ground, and just make sure you watch carefully because there are specific foundations for the building and other ones for the platform. So they are the foundations you want to build up, and now that they're done, on top of each of our platform foundations, we're going to put some barrels on top of each of these, just like this. Now once we've placed our barrels in, we are actually going to go ahead and fill in these sections with some spruce wood fences all the way around. And now you can really see that platform beginning to look really defined and a lot better. And so now we're going to go ahead and take some spruce wood trapdoors and place these trapdoors on top of each one of our barrels to finish them off and give them a bit more depth, make them look a bit better. So going into shift is going to really help you to place them down, because obviously if you don't, you're just going to go and look inside the barrel, which isn't very helpful if you're trying to place them. So now coming back to our platform, we're going to take some dark oak slabs again and come off 9 blocks from this little section to build a little fishing like jetty or like a fishing platform, which is going to look really cool. So now that we're done with that little jetty, let's go ahead and take some stairs and build a 2x2 area that's going to connect with the beach. And from those stairs, we're going to take some more slabs and build 5 blocks coming across. Now we're going to want to build some more foundations for these. So let's take some log again and build some foundations just like this, 3 blocks apart. Now to cover the tops of those foundations, let's take some spruce wood slabs and put them on top. And now, so our jetty doesn't look like it's just floating, let's take some spruce wood fences and build them up to build some foundations just like this. And these foundations are going to go 1 block from the actual platform. And now heading underneath, we're going to take some spruce wood fence gates and connect them up as well, which is going to look really cool. And obviously we're going to want to do 1 more of these at the very end of our fishing jetty. I don't know what it's called. Now don't forget to put the all important lanterns on top of those foundations to make it look much cooler, especially at night time. Okay, now we're done with the main platform. The only bit of the build that we have to do now is actually the main building itself. So we're going to go ahead and take some oak log and begin to build our foundations. So let's start on this main section where our doorway is going to be, and just follow carefully because this is what our doorway section is going to look like. Now we're going to place our door on the inside to create that little gap. And now we're going to move on. And this is what all of our walls are going to look like that windows are going to be on. So make sure you watch this carefully as well. We're just going to use oak log and the jungle stairs either way with some jungle fences for the windows. And here we're going to build another doorway. This is a slightly different doorway where the door doesn't have that gap. And we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side as well. So let's flip on to the other side of the building to actually complete that. So as you see, it's the exact same as the other side. And now we're just going to want to fill in all the rest of the walls with with windows on this one. The other one, just nothing, another window here. And you want to leave a gap on top of that one though, for a reason we'll find out about later. And there's going to be another window on this one as well. Okay, so now this is what our walls are going to look like for our building. So on this section that we're moving into right now with this gap, we're actually going to build some logs in between here. So we're going to take 2 logs either side with a front facing log in the middle, just like that. And now we can take this log and bring it all the way to the other side where we made that other gap and do the same thing. And obviously we're going to do that on every single one of those gaps. Boom, we're done with that. Okay, now we can go ahead and head inside of the building because we're going to finish off that ceiling. So obviously we want to fill in this window, I forgot to do that, oh well. So let's head on inside, and for the ceiling we're just going to use more jungle log. So let's place some jungle log here. Basically anywhere where our doorways are like this, we're going to place some jungle log with some stairs underneath. So let's do that around all of these sections. And then with these final gaps, we're going to take some jungle log stairs and just fill in each of these gaps until the entire ceiling is filled in basically. Alright, now that the ceiling's filled in, it's really dark, so let's go ahead and chuck a lantern to bring in some light, obviously. Alright, so now that we've blocked out the building and we can see the main shape and everything, we've got all the walls in place. Now it's time to actually build our roof, which is going to make our building look a lot better. So now let's just build these sections on the roof using some log with some jungle wood fences in between. So now we're going to go ahead and build our main roof A-frames, just like this, with a bit of an overhang with some spruce wood stairs. And now once we're done with one of them, we can go ahead and do this on all 4 of our sections where we've put those logs and the fences and everything. And now once we've finished this, basically all we need to do is connect these sections together with some more spruce wood, and we're basically done with the outline for our roof. So now, in order to make it a bit easier to fill in our actual roof, let's go ahead and take some jungle wood logs and create this crossbeam in between our roof, just like this. It's going to make it a lot easier, especially if you're in survival, because I know it can be a real pain trying to create those roofs. So now we can just fill in the roof really easily with some jungle wood stairs. Super simple. So once we've filled in all those sections, we've still got a little bit more to do on the roof, and we're going to take some jungle wood slabs and boom, we're going to fill it in just like that. And now we're done with the roof. That's completed. So now we're just going to add some light to our building with some torches, and now we're pretty much done with the main section of the building. We can go ahead and add some more details that we may have missed out and move on to the final section of this build. So swinging around to the pretty empty side of the building, we're going to come out the door and just build a pathway out of some dark oak slabs coming down to the lowest section of the beach, where we're going to build a pretty cool design for a sort of sunbed area for our building, which looks really cool on the beach. So let's just take some orange beds with some, I think they're acacia wood signs, with some jungle wood fences, 3 high coming off the ground. And a cool little trick is to surround the top with some string with some carpets on top, and then a jungle wood slab on top, and it looks like a little sun sort of protector, which is quite cool. So that is today's video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. So make sure you hit the subscribe button with the bell notifications on, and make sure you give this video a like if you liked it. Also drop a comment below giving me a suggestion of what videos we want to see next, as I do like seeing your ideas, and I will see you guys next time.